guys. Look at that thing. I'm shooting that right now, so I can't talk about it yet, but I will talk about it in a little bit.
Squat level.
Perfect.
I got my buddy here, Scott, from Nissan.
Hey guys.
What's up?
How's it going?
Thanks for bringing this car for me today.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure.
What is this? What is this car?
This is a track development, parts development car. We've decked out the car with everything out of our parts catalog, from wheels, intakes, exhaust, anything that's available for the 370. We refer to it as the baby GTR. So it just makes sense.
All Z cars, I love all Z cars. The 300ZX, really, I have a soft spot for that car. I mean, that was the first turbo car I've ever driven, and it blew my mind when those turbos kick in. Oh my goodness. Yes. Like,
we started off adding AMS intakes, MA Motorsports downpipes. We have a full 3-inch exhaust all the way out. We also have a Nissan Motorsports heat exchanger. Everything else other than custom clutch, flywheel, pressure plate is pretty stock engine.
The reason why more people don't do the swap is because it is actually really hard to get everything talking and electronics, but like everything on this car works.
This was really a test to see what could be done with the factory modules to make everything function just the way it's supposed to with a manual transmission in a Z34 chassis.
Let's check out the interior.
So the interior is fairly bare because this is intended to be a purposeful track car. We did want to have just a little throwback to the original days and added a little bit of diamond pattern leather with red stitching. We also have a Sparco R383 steering wheel with a Bellworks Wrap-Fix flip-up hub.
I love the fit and finish of the cage.
Yes.
And the fact that there's just enough room for it.
Basically half the door and allow a compartment for the cage to bend into.
Wow, that's so cool. I mean, like, all the little touches that you guys did to the interior make it so good looking as a street car, but it's still a fully functional race car.
Yes.
In terms of power wise, the stock motor is what, 400 horsepower
400
to the crank?
to the crank.
Right.
This engine has been worked over a little bit, but we are certainly making around that amount at the wheels.
Right. That is awesome. It's so cool that the MA Motorsports guys got everything to work. I mean, like, all of it is like so OEM. Wow. The stock gauges work, everything. We're gonna be able to take this out on track in a bit. I'm actually at Speed Vegas and my buddies here let me use the track and their facility to shoot this car, just because we wanted to kind of keep it away from prying eyes, and you know, it'd be fun to open it up a little bit. But before we go out on track, I kind of wanted to check out underneath it and see some of the changes that they did to this car. Right away, I see there's a lot of trick parts to this thing.
Yes, there is. This is one of those times that there's much more under the skin than you expect.
Yeah.
So we've actually started off with, as we discussed earlier, the exhaust is an amazing piece of work.
Yeah.
MA did a wonderful job on it. V-band clamp, twin 3-inch turbo all the way back. No resonators, no cats, no anything. You see MA's custom differential cooler kit actually have an electric fan switch inside.
Wow.
That is a must-have for a track car.
You could see right there,
Yep.
MA, their logo. This is really cool. I mean, I feel like this is something that even just normal 370Z enthusiasts would love to get on
Absolutely,
their car.
and this is a part that's readily available. MA's been making this for a little while.
Oh, cool.
But it's a nice, easy bolting kit that's very functional, works
Yeah.
well. Along with that, we've also added just a little of the JDM flavor.
Yeah.
The rear fog lamp. It is a Nismo bumper, but it's been modified quite extensively. In this case, just to get more air out of the back, less drag. Conveniently enough, it happens to give you more visibility to the beautiful billet suspension work
Wow.
that's been done to this car. So
This is so beefy. So who actually makes this stuff for?
So it's a partnership with SPL.
Oh, cool.
We also have Z1 2-piece rotor setup. The look fits, the purpose of the car, but the bigger thing is these actually save about 10 pounds per corner on the front and 5 pounds on the rear, so it's a substantial weight savings.
Really beefy APR splitter, which, wow, this honeycomb structure is so cool.
Yes, so let alone the downforce it provides in a car this low, you typically run into situations that you're going to drag a little bit. In this case, we don't have to be near as concerned. This is an extremely rigid piece, and if you notice, we actually have support bars running vertically to this, so the amount of retention on this is unreal. Everything fully adjustable, progress sway bar. This is basically, like I said, the full lineup of the Nismo catalog of what's available for 370.
So what transmission is this?
This is actually a Nismo 370 stock transmission.
Wow.
We've had some custom work done with the pressure plate, flywheel. Outside of that, everything else is the stock internally. Now, as far as the driveline, we do have a Nismo GT LSD Pro. So in your tight situations, tight turns, it feels a lot more like a race car, but on the track, it's a completely different world.
Just from a couple feet away, it could potentially just be a stock 370Z. Right? Or one that's just modified appearance-wise.
Yes.
But the fact that you guys threw your entire catalog at it, like, it's really cool. I really like this build.
It's hard to call a burnt orange vehicle a sleeper, but it's definitely understated exterior versus when you actually get underneath and see the amount of time and effort that's been put into it. This would be a very, very fun track car.
With that said, let's take it out onto the track. Let's see this. Let's see this jam here. Pretty cool. Like FD style roll cage almost. Wow, it's interesting to get in. I really do love the finish on here. Like, it's plush. This is kind of a cool touch too. Like, the screen is hidden in. Is there a screen in here? Oh, cool. Okay. All right, it's just a cubby. No problem. Wow, well, this is really cool. I love this finish. Let's hear how she sounds. Oh. That exhaust is great. Valves sound amazing. Wow, that blow-off valve sounds so good. Those blow-off valves are so loud. Oh my god.
First time hearing it for me.
That sounds so good. Damn. Look at this. I love the bumper exit exhaust. Give it a couple revs. Love this thing. I want it. I want it. Nissan. Please, Nissan, please. Can you build this car, please?